viewers, welcome to Zill. In the last video, we have started with a string handler, and in the string handler, we have discussed about literal one. In string, we can create two ways of object. One is string literal, and by using string object, nothing but by using new keyword. The new. And in the last concept, the last video, I have discussed about literal one. If you are not went to that video, please go to that video once and come back to this video. The previous video link provided in the description, just to go through that. Yeah. Today in this video I am going to be explain about our second concept of new object. Second concept of new object. It's somewhat similar to the string constant pool, but minor is different. Minor part was different. That's we are going to be see. Now this is about new. So using new object. By using new object. We already know, if you have an idea with new is a keyword. Whenever the new is seen, our JVM in the JVM in the heap memory, the some space is allocated. Some space is allocated in the new. That we already know. If you are creating any objects, we are using new only. We used to be created, and a small syntax. That is a small syntax. If you get some clarification, I'm giving like class name, reference name equals to new class name. Argument list. Just a small, I want to not discuss more on this, just as like syntax level, only small difference. A class I am given, this is a class name and a reference name, new, and a class name, and arguments list. There is an optional one. This arguments list is an optional. Just a brief explanation. Yeah, new is nothing but a keyword or an keyword. Whenever our new is here in the JVM, it's allocated some space. That's a small thing you remember here up to here. Now coming to our concept with a string object. How we are strings are? String is also a class, we already know. String is also a class. String is a class, that is a finite class. String, we can create reference equals to new string of argument. I want to get an argument like Vasu. New string of argument like I want to give Vasu. What is going to be happen here? That's the main thing we need to think. What is going to be happen when we create it by using new object? What type of memory space is going to be allocated? Where the memory is going to be? That's the thing is important. So take a pictorial representation. I'm taking one pictorial representation for understanding purpose. So this diagram already know. Yeah. This is nothing but heap area or heap memory, and we like shortcut HA, heap area, simple. And one more we know, that is nothing but string constant pool, SCP. That's a shortcut name I'm using, SCP, string constant pool. Okay. SCP, we already know it. In the last video we have discussed what is SCP. Yeah. Now we need to know what is going to happen when this object has been created in the program. What is going to be happen in the background? Yeah. Whenever new is going to be seen, whenever new is going to be seen or JVM, directly it allocates some space in heap. Directly allocates some space in heap with the content of Vasu, with the content, with the data of Vasu. And for every memory we have some address. one hash code. Simple I am giving like 1221. Simple I am giving as a address as 1221. It was the address. After creating in a heap directly, again JVM, again the JVM will search with this content. It search with this content. It's going to be search this content is present in string constant pool or not first. It will search in this the string constant pool. We does not have anything here. In the string constant pool, we does not have anything here. So if that content is not there in string constant pool, what our JVM will do? It allocates some space with that memory. With that the memory, it allocates some space, and and it is going to share the data. Yeah, the data will be stored, and allocate some memory here. Memory I am taking like triple three, just for understand purpose I am taking like triple three as a double three I am taking. Yeah, this was a hash code memory address has been located, but which reference, our reference is points to for which one? That's the main question. Everything was right, but where is our reference will be point? That's the question. String constant pool, or it going to points to other memory? That's the question. Whenever the new is there, simply you can remember it points to heap area only, not string constant pool. It points to heap area, but in string constant pool, it will create the content. It will create that space for that data. First it will check whether the data is present or not in the memory. If it is not there, it is going to be created. It is going to be created. Suppose if I take one more one, string str2 equals to new string of same content I am taking like was same content I have taken like was okay. Same thing. First, whenever new is there, whenever one new keyword is there, simple you can go directly to the heap and you can create this object. Some space is going to be allocated and with some data. And with the data also. And we have some address, like I am giving as 2020 as an address. That's the address. Now next this content is present in string constant pool or not. It will check this content is present in string constant pool or not. The data is present in not, or it will check the content is there here. Now with this matching, same matching, everything is matching. Small v, a, s, everything is matching. The content is there. If the content is there, if the object with same data is there, it is not going to be create here. It is not going to be create one more object with was in string constant pool. It is not going to be created. Just it will not create it. Already it is there. Now our JVM for str2, it points to this memory location. str2 is going to be pointer this memory location. Nothing but new means always points to heap memory. But for string it will check if that content is present or not. If the content is present or not. Suppose I am going with the third one. The third case, you will get more clarity here. Suppose if I going like string str3 equals to new string str3 equals to new string. This time I'm going with a capital A as for recognition. I'm taking as capital A. Now capital A I'm taking here. Whenever our JVM has said new, directly it creates some memory in the heap. Directly creates some memory in the heap. And what was the content? The content is V capital A S and U was the content. V capital A and that was the content SU. And address, like simple I want to give like address like 3030 3030 3030 was the address I want to give 3030. Now here same thing, this content is present in string constant pull or not, it will check. Now it is not there with capital A, it is not there. Capital A, small v, capital A and small s and capital B content is not there. If the content is not there, what are string constant pull? It is going to be create some space. And with that content, small v, capital A, s and u, and it gives some hash code address like 444, and that's the memory it is going to be created. And our str3 is going to be pointed heap only. This was the thing is going to be happen whenever the new is there. Whenever the new is there, directly it creates in string constant pool, and whether the content is present in string constant pool or not, it will check same data. If it is present, it not going to be allocate some space in string constant pool memory. If the data is not present, it is going to be created, and these references are not shared. These references are not be shared. This was the thing. Whenever we create a new object, this is going to be happen. Now come to the programmatical way. I'll prove whether these are correct or not. This every address was pointing to different one. Every reference is pointing to different one. I'll prove. Just come back to the program. Just string str1 equals to new string of Vasu. New string of Vasu. Now I want to print the data. System.out.println. I am printing the data for str1. 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 Just I'll run this. Right click, run as a Java application, Java also. And I want to print the address. Or hash code of that address or hash code for this. You already know that method identification of hash code. In system class, it is an identification of hash code of str1. Just it will give the address. See, we have an address of 367.12642. That was the address. Next, I am going to be create a same content. same content with str2, same content with str2, and again I will cross check whether it is going to be given already presented address or it is going to be share a new address. As per my explanation, it is going to give a new address because it points to heap, it points to heap, it points to heap. It should be give different address, not like same address like string constant pool. Now run this program. See, it is give different address, it is going to be give different address. Okay. Next, yeah, next one, capital A1, and this is third one, this is 3, and this is also 3, and this is also 3, this is also 3. Third one, the content was difference. It is also going to be points to heap, and it is going to be creating string constant pool. I said just run the example and you can see the thing. See, the new means every time it points to the heap only, and if the same content is also there, it is going to be created. That was the thing I want to explain here. Same thing is going to be keep here. Then as per my explanation, it is very clear. Heap is okay by new, it is going to heap, but you are telling string constant pool is there. How can I identify the string constant pool is created or not? How can you prove that this S3 and S2 are created with one memory only? How can we prove? That's we can do. That thing also we can prove. In the next video, in the next upcoming video, I'll explain that. Just to refer these two videos, string handler, the previous video, I'll give in the comment section and the description. Just to go to that video and follow this video also, and just to do practice on this, you'll understand more on this. As per the thing, remember two things. When we are going with the string constant pool, it's going to be created in a SCP only, and if the same data is there, it points to same reference as in the string literal. And coming to the new object means every time new memory is going to be allocated in the heap memory. If the already content is there in the string constant pool, it is not going to be created. These are the two objects are going to be created. And here, how many objects are created? 5 objects are created. Here total 5 objects in heap 3 and SCP 2. Total 5 objects are created. And how many references are there? 3 references. One of the interview may ask this type of tricky questions. There used to be give explanation of one of the program, and they start questioning on this. Simply they give like this and they start questioning on this. You have an object of 3 objects. You have like 3 objects like this. Now totally how many objects are created, they're going to be asking. All will say 3 3 3 3 because our by the seeing the thing only we can say new means object is created. So 3 times only the object is going to be created. That's a wrong. Object as created. Object allocated some space 5. It allocates us only 5 spaces. It is going to be allocated in heap memory, in heap area 3, and in string constant pool 2. But by looking here 3 only, but internally it is going to be 5. So many people are giving the wrong answers here. This is a simple thing you need to remember in a picture. Whenever the string has been came, you need to get in the mind that heap area and the string constant area. Which object is going to which area, which thing is going to be that area. This was the thing we need to remember. And remember, references are 3, objects are 5. That was one of the interview question. We need to be careful. And when you are writing the competitive exams like Sun certified, Oracle certified, any certification exam of Java, string mandatory they are going to ask this type of questions. This type of question, one bit will be there. Most of the things are given wrong answers, absurd lot of things. But remember, this diagram, this pictorial representation is more important, and remember this thing. Yeah. Thanks watching this video. Please subscribe and click on bell icon.